Hello and welcome to this video tutorial. Today we're looking at the issue of trying to size an image down so that the total number of pixels in the image is a fixed value. So this came from a viewer, and what they wanted to do was they had a number of images that were all different shapes and sizes, and they need to deliver them as 1 million pixel images. So the multiplication between the width and the height had to equal 1 million. So what I've got open here is a number of images that are all different sizes, and it really doesn't matter what size they are. We just need to get them down so that if we multiply the width and the height, we're going to get close to, if not bang on, 1 million pixels. So the issue that this person has is actually more mathematical than it is a Photoshop issue. Because what you need to do is you need to work out what the current width and height are and how many pixels that gives you, and then you need to calculate how much you need to reduce the width and the height by to get what it is that you want. And of course you want to reduce the width and the height by the same value because you want to keep the image in proportion. So here is my solution. And I'm making this available on Google Drive so that anybody can get access to it. Let me just size it and let me go through with you exactly what this is going to do. And we'll run it on one of these images. So what we've got is we've got the target size in pixels, and for this particular viewer they wanted 1 million pixels. So I've just typed 1 million into this cell. And the current width is going to be the current width of the document we're working on. Now I'm having a look down here at the bottom of this image, and this is 3008 by 2000. So what I'm going to do is come in here and change this 3008 by 2000. So what this calculation is doing is actually working out how many pixels there are. So obviously this image is 6 times bigger than it actually needs to be. So what the calculation over here is going to do is it's taking the value in cell C1, this 1000 pixels, and it's dividing it by this value here to work out what the ratio is. But to get the calculation that's actually going to be the multiplier here, you need to take the square root of this, because what we're doing is we're saying this multiplier here, we're multiplying by the width and then multiplying by the height to get the final result. And so the multiplier itself is going to be squared. So what we have to do is to take the square root of this ratio. So this is the square root value, this is the adjustment value for this particular image. And then here all we're doing is multiplying this by this value here, and then here this adjustment by this value here. And this area over here is just to check. I'm just checking to ensure that when you actually use these values here and resize your image, the ratio of the image is not going to change. It's not going to get squashed up, it's not going to get stretched. So we need 1226 by 815. So we'll come here to image and then image size. And if I come here and type in 1226, then we should get 815 anyway in this dialog because we've got constrain aspect ratio turned on. So what's happening is that if we do a width of 1226 to keep this image in its current relationship, the width and height relationship, then we need to make the height 815. So I'm just going to scale that down. And so now we have an image. When we multiply the width and height by each other, we get 1 million. So there are 1 million pixels in this image. Let's go and have a look at this one. The width here is 1600 and the height is 1200. So let's go and type these values in here, 1600 and 1200. And so in this case our multiplier is 0.72, but what we're only interested in really is one of these two values. That's all we need, 1155. Okay, let's go to image size. We're going to type in here 1155. And we get 866, which was the calculation that we made in the spreadsheet here, 866. And so we just need to click OK, and our image is scaled down to, again, a 1 million pixels in total. Multiply the width by the height and you get 1 million. So I'm making this spreadsheet available because it's probably handy to not just this particular person. It is a nice little solution. It's a nice little question as to how you actually get what it is that you want as quickly as possible. And this person was saying that they're actually spending a lot of time trying to work out exactly how to scale these images. Well, the answer is more based on a spreadsheet than in Photoshop. Photoshop. So I hope this helps a few people who are trying to understand scaling images a little bit more quickly and a little bit more efficiently. If you like carefully researched content like this, clearly presented in a step-by-step format so that you can get great results, then you'll love my Skillshare content. I'm a Skillshare top teacher. I have hundreds of short courses on Skillshare that you can access along with thousands of other great courses, all for the price of a single subscription. If you're interested, there's a Skillshare coupon for you in the description below to use to sign up. Using this coupon benefits me as a creator, and it helps me continue to make free content available here for you also on YouTube. Thank you for joining me for this video tutorial. On the screen now, you'll see a video that I've hand-picked for you. If you enjoyed the video you've just watched, I know that you're going to really enjoy the one I've picked for you to watch next.